Hi everyone, my name is Justin and I'm the Solution Specialist for CaseMap Cloud here in Canada. In this video, I want to cover all the enhancements that have occurred since January, from January 1st all the way to June 1st, so almost the first half of the year. There's quite a few of them, but let's get started. Let me show you what's new. All right, on our main menu, you can see here all our cases, but you can't really tell how much data each case is consuming. You have the roundup total here. So what we've done is created a data report that you can run. Let me quickly pull that up for you so that you can see. It will show you every single case and the size of the actual case that, or how much data that case is consuming. Let's also talk about another new feature here, which is the ability to start a live chat support with our customer service folks. If I were to click on that, I would essentially get this page where I would fill out my information with my question, hit submit, and I'd be connected to a customer service rep who would walk me through whatever it is that I was looking for help on. Last but not least on this page is migration. This is great for customers who have CaseMap installed and would like to bring their case from the installed version into the cloud version and take advantage of all the benefits. Here we simply click on migration. We would then go to the install and we would export the case. Then we simply click on the blue plus, select the case, bring it in, and we would, once it has been completed, have the ability here in blue to say activate the case. You can see mine is already activated. I can see the log of that, or I can delete that, or I can simply keep it to have a record of which ones I've actually brought over. So that's a net new function from the All Cases menu. Now we're going to open our report and we're going to start with facts. And when I go to facts, some of the new features here are the ability to bulk edit facts. So perhaps I've created a filter of a couple of items, and remember that filter, we'll come back to that a little bit later. But essentially here, maybe I've got to handpick some facts that I'd like to bulk edit. Simply highlight the ones I wish to change, and I can click on bulk edit. Any information that I put in this will automatically be added to the fact. Now, if I've got a date here and I put a new date, it will override that date. However, none of the connection items will override. They will simply add. The only other piece that will override, aside from date, is the evaluation. If I change the evaluation, it will be reflected for all of the facts. Something else to note here is that if I'm creating a fact, ignore the fact that I'm bulk editing, I can also add a person on the fly. By clicking the arrow down, I can go ahead and create a new person. This has always been the case for tags, but we've expanded that to people. Our feedback has said that I'm reviewing a document and I see a new person. Instead of canceling what I'm doing and go to person and adding it or making a note, can I not add them on the fly and connect them? And that's basically what we've done here, the ability to create a person. And then you would go to person and you would fill out the rest of the information. Now you'll see that if I scroll up a little bit, issues does not have the ability to create it on the fly. That is something that's coming to keep it consistent with people. Organizations, again, do not have the ability to create on the fly. That's coming. Documents, again, do not have the ability to create a document record on the fly, but that's coming. The idea with document records is perhaps you're reviewing an email and they reference another email, and as you're looking through, you don't have that email. Now you can create the document record, which is no more than a bookmark, but would allow me to track which bookmarks that I don't actually have documents for. Follow up with my client or get it through, maybe it wasn't disclosed or maybe it's been misplaced. We want to get that document. So that would be another reason why we would create that document record on the fly. Now, another new feature in people and organizations is that in the past we were able to put a bunch of information for a person, but being able to see it was not possible. So we've expanded the person card and the company card to be able to show you more information that's been added. But here you can see a couple of documents that we've created facts connected to Dr. Alcoholic, and now we can go ahead and click through to go and see those actual documents. And that is another enhancement here. And there's another once I click on the document. So When I click on the document, it's going to open up this doctor's record with his poor handwriting. This is what we call an image PDF. So it was something that was printed out, scanned as a PDF into the system. In the past, these were not searchable, and they were not, you couldn't really do anything with them. If you wanted to create a fact, you had to go to fact, create the fact, and link the document. But now you can select text and make a fact directly from here. You can search that document. You can go to documents and search all of the documents, and it will include the image-based PDFs. I can also even select text that's been handwritten. Now, when I make a fact, you'll see that, it's showing November 7, 2018, and here it kind of is illegible. But think of the scenario where you have a 50-page PDF and image PDF, and you have these writings. You could create a spot like this by highlighting and creating your fact, so that when you come back to this location later, or as you're reviewing the fact, you can simply click through and it will take you to the various facts found in a document, which is yet another enhancement that we will talk about shortly. Another enhancement here is the ability to batch upload. The question is, what's the difference between batch upload and just general upload? A batch upload allows me to input information on all the documents I'm about to upload. For example, maybe I want all of the next documents I'm uploading to be emails. I want them to have this sender, this recipient, this date, this permission, this tag. I can do that, fill that out, click upload, select the files, and now they will have that information. I don't have to go on a one-by-one basis later on to add a description or the type or whatever. Now, what's also great here is the ability to download a document. Clients have said, this is great, it's in CaseMap Cloud, it's secure, but I can never get it out. Now you can do that. Another lawyer explained to me that sometimes they're on the run. They can log into CaseMap Cloud on their phone. Doesn't look great, but they can pull down the document and email it or text it to their staff who may be in another location, isn't on CaseMap, and cannot get that document. So that's a really handy feature, being able to download. Another new feature is if I open up a document here, let's open up this particular document. Again, think of the example of a 50-page PDF. You can't see if I've created facts from here. But if I open the fact card, I can actually see the fact that I've created facts already from this document. And when I click on it, it'll highlight where. So again, imagine that large PDF. I could click through to the different facts to be taken to their different sections. Maybe as I'm reviewing this fact, I want to actually edit the fact. I want to change something. I can click on edit and maybe add another person or something of that nature. That is yet another new feature of CaseMap Cloud. For the next bunch of new features, we're going to go over to TextMap and we're going to open up a transcript. When I open up the transcript, you'll see that I get that fact card that I talked about earlier that I just showed from a document. So again, I can click on a particular fact, which will navigate me to the right page and show me. Now here, important to note that we also have highlighting of the different issues. Let me pick one that has multiple. And when I hover over top, I can see the color coding as to what legal issue they're applied to. I can also, same as with the document, click edit to go ahead and make changes to this particular fact directly from here. Another new feature is the ability to get a transcript report. Let me show you how that works. Here we're going to search for the word home. It will search the whole transcript and it will show me where, with some context, where it appears. Now I can do a download of that so that I can easily cut and paste the relevant sections. If I do a cut and paste from here, it will give me the number, but it won't give me the page or the line number. I could do it from here, but it's a bit cumbersome. I could go ahead and download that report, and let me show you what that looks like. Here is the transcript search report, and again, I can simply cut and paste this. Perhaps I'm building a document that I need to file with the court. I've got someone who's lying, and I've identified the places where they lied, and I'm going to disprove that with a piece of evidence. I can easily cut and paste that information directly from here. Another enhancements, and several are coming for the reports. We know that reports need a little bit of work, but some of the new features here is the ability to run a report and check out a preview. So when I do preview of the report that I've checkmarked, I can go ahead and see that report before I download it and print it. It's a minor thing, but essentially it allows me to view it before doing anything else with it. I don't have to download it, wait for that, open it, and realize I've made a mistake. I can do that quickly with a preview. Now, the other item here, and again, we're expanding this to give more options to the report. Clients have said, I can run a fact chronology, but I get, all 2,000 facts. I've applied a filter in facts, and you saw me do that earlier, and I said, we'll get back to that at a moment. Here I can go to options and say, just show me the facts on this report that I've filtered to. So you can see it's checkmarked. If I uncheck that now and hit save and run the preview, the other report had 3 pages. This one will have something like 10 or 11 or so pages, well, 12 pages, because it's now removed that filter, so it's giving me all the facts. So those are the enhancements so far this year. There's plenty more to come, as I said. I've given you snippets. I can't talk about all of the enhancements that are coming, but there are some good ones that are planned that I will have to show you in another video. I'll end it here. I'll simply say thanks for your time, and I ask you to keep checking for more videos on enhancements. Take care, and bye for now.